Be sure to watch my videos on SPOFS and SPCHR before watching this one. Now that I've covered most of the basics, it's time to put a moving character on the screen. For this example, I made a cat that you can walk across a grassy background. Start off by clearing the screen of any text using ACLS. Then fill in my screen with grass using BG Fill. Next, I set my cat sprite with SPSet. On line 8, I go ahead and declare all of my important variables. Ymax and Xmax are the boundaries I want to set for my cat so it can't walk off the screen. Old is a variable that basically stores what direction the sprite is facing so that when it stops walking, he stays facing that direction. He was, walking instead of defaulting to something else. Anim is the variable I use to decide when to animate each frame of my walk. Let's take a look inside the loop. I have the button command stored in the variable B for quick use. Then I have SPOFS doing the actual moving of my sprite. Making my cat pop up in 3D using the Z parameter, -10. On line 15, you'll see that I've introduced a new variable into the mix, LFT. Since the left and right directions are going to have the same old variable, I needed to differentiate between the two so I could flip the sprite after you're done walking left. You need your cat to just stand there facing left. But you'll figure that all out in a second. Let's talk about the if statement itself. Basically what I did was I just say, if the directional buttons aren't being pressed, change the sprite using what sprite number is stored in the old variable. You'll see in a second how to change the old variable. Look at line 28 at the @up label. I use my anim variable to count from 1 to 10, then change the sprite to the cat taking a step with one foot, then count from 10 to 20 and change the sprite to the same thing, just flipping it so that it's stepping with the other foot. On line 32, you can see that I restart my anim variable after 20 so that he could do it all over again. Keep animating as you're walking. The anim equals 0001 is the typo. It should be anim equals 0, but it doesn't make that much of a difference. After that, I set my old variable to 336 so that when I stop pressing up, the cat just stands there facing that direction. Then I set LFT to false because I don't need to flip it. I only do that whenever he's walking left. Then repeat the process for each direction, but it helps to open up the sprite sheet and take a look at the sprites that I actually used and why I flipped certain ones and stuff like that. So go ahead and do that after you test this out.